Good day. We are here to present and show you our proposed payroll system for the Health Connections company.
To begin, let's have an overview of the company. Health Connections are one of the companies since 1973 who are recruiting the best and expert clinic staff of all over the world, operating in over 27 countries. Health Connection provide a full suite of clinic process outsourcing solutions to clients in every sector of the healthcare spectrum. Now here is their vision, mission, and their values. Their mission is to be expert provider of effect clinic process outsourcing combining clinic expertise and judgment with business acumen enable client to improve healthcare outcomes, quality, and draw ROI. While their vision is to identify, recruit, development, motivation, and retain the best of sure healthcare talent. And lastly, their values are commitment to service and excellence, ownership, business with integrity. Now, let's move on the reason behind our proposal. The existing payroll system of HCCA Health Connection is handled manually. This led to problems which caused difficulties to companies, specifically data, redundancy, error is computation of salary, difficulty of maintaining employee fields and security. Also, the existing system also consumed a lot of time and effort. For further explanation, first, having manually computed the different variables using the payroll may cause data redundancy and error in computation which can affect the company in such a way that they would lose their profits. Second, handling payroll manually consume a lot of time and effort which can lead to difficulty to the accountant in maintaining the employee fields. And lastly, an authorized person may accidentally or intentionally look for the report to be submitted to the management because there are no precaution measures to be followed.
The following are the objectives of our proposed system. The payroll system is for the integrity of payroll data and information. Security will ensure data integrity because only authorized people can access the system. It is also to increase the accuracy on payroll computations. There will be less risk of getting errors in the processes and calculations. The payroll system is for less time consumption on the payroll process. This will increase the job productivity of the accountant. It will also offer a time in and time out feature for the employee of the company. It will also provide backup and recovery for the data in different aspects. The proposed payroll system will generate accurate reports for the management. The benefits of our program are the following. First is the tangible benefits. These are the advantages that can be measured in peso and with certainty. Cost reduction and avoidance. The system eliminates the need for storage of employees' file information since it can be accessed from the system. Error reduction. The system lessens human errors in computing salary and time. Increased flexibility. It is much easier to use the payroll system to manage records and compute salary. It is easier to access records through different features such as search. Increased speed of activity. Transactions will be faster since payroll is computed from the time record that is already stored in the system. Of course, if there is tangible, there is also intangible benefits. The following are the advantages derived from the creation of the system that cannot be measured with certainty. Increased organizational flexibility. The system will increase organizational flexibility in the sense that the employees can now enter their time in and time out. Information processing efficiency. Information can be accessed by users depending on their user level. Employees can view their payslip for a certain pay period by using the system. Overall, the significance of this study is that the payroll system will help improve productivity of the employees that works on it. This will also decrease the paper cost in the company and at the same time guaranteed accuracy of the payroll of each and every employee of the company. Lastly, having the payroll done manually is really a waste of huge amount of labor time. The payroll system has been limited in which it only creates profile of the employees that have close related in doing their duties in the company like SSS, Pag-ibig, Teen ID, PhilHealth, and etc. And also their personal information. Now the main scope of the system is that it has the capabilities to do all the work in just a snap. By searching the employee's name in the system, then everything will appear regarding their paid leaves, absences, sick leaves, main salary, even time in and time out are to be registered in the system to maintain the accuracy of the worker's duty hours.
Now we go to the second chapter of our proposal, which mainly discusses about the current system. Let's start by analyzing their current workflow between the employee and the accountant regarding their payroll. As you can see in the use case diagram, there is an interaction between the employee and the accountant, in which if you follow the lower arrow from the employees, there is the generate report. In this case, this is the process wherein the accountant has been gathering data of the employees' duty hours. Leaves and absences, therefore, they will now manually compute for the total hours for a day until the pay day, and that's where manual calculation of the salary happens. In view of the detail, let's now take a look on the activity diagram. It shows us the step-by-step procedure of each use case, which are the manual calculation of the record and generate report. In the manual calculation of record, it shows us the detailed procedure on how the gross pay of each employee was being done by the accountant. The employee records the hours worked and number of days, then submits their daily time record to the accountant. Now the accountant will manually compute the total days, overtime hours, and tardiness of the employee. Their gross pay will result to total of net pay plus additional increase minus the deductions. Now we go to generate record. It displays on how the accountant gathered the total number of hours per day, per week, including leaves and absences of an employee. Accountant generates report from the payroll, timesheets, and the payslip of the employee, and they give the payslip to their employees.
Now we go to the actual versus target time of the payroll computation. The following activities are filling out log sheets, calculation of hours work, approving overtime by supervisors, verification of calculation, calculation of salary, and determining tax amount. These activities were done on the actual time, amounting 42 minutes, while on our target time, it only amounted to 18 minutes, which only proves that by having our system be possible in health connection, it will save a lot of time and can make time for other duties. In our use case diagram of the proposed system, the use case diagram of payroll master is the programmer of the system itself, whom the one authorizes all the maintenance of user details and contribution tables. The programmer manages to salary calculation, restores data, check backup data, and report generation. Summary of payroll, payroll transaction, loan deduction, and tax contribution and payslip are under the running of report generation. Next diagram is the human resource head, in which he is in charge of the looking after the profile of the employees of the company. The head maintains the employee's information, department, and position. He also gives time records for the employee. Last diagram is to show on how the employee can have an access of the program. Upon login, the employee can view his salary details and record his time in and time out.
Therefore, the Health Connections company will gain a lot of benefits from our proposed payroll system, such as improvement in accuracy and an increase in productivity if the proposed system will be implemented.